Hello and welcome. Today, I'm diving into a powerful topic. Fear is something we all face, but the real magic happens when we learn to act in spite of it. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's doing what matters despite it. Think about the last time you felt afraid. Whether it was a new opportunity at work, an unfamiliar challenge, or stepping outside your comfort zone, fear can paralyze us. But the truth is, you don't have to wait for fear to disappear. In fact, real courage is acting in spite of it. Let's explore this idea with two extraordinary examples, J.K. Rowling and Rosa Parks, who defied their fears and in doing so, shaped the world. J.K. Rowling, the author of, was living through a rough patch when she started writing. She was a single mother, battling depression and struggling financially. The idea of writing a book seemed impossible, especially when doubt clouded her every step. But she didn't let her fear stop her. Despite her fears of failure and rejection, Rowling pushed forward, writing a story that would ultimately become a worldwide phenomenon. She faced over 12 rejections before it was published. Can you imagine? If she had let fear dictate her actions, we wouldn't have one of the most beloved book series in history today. Rowling's story shows us that even when fear tells us we're not good enough, we can choose to act anyway. It's not about eliminating fear, it's about. Then there's Rosa Parks. In 1955, Rosa Parks made a simple yet profound decision. She refused to give up her seat on a segregated bus in Montgomery, Alabama. In that moment, she faced a fear that was life-altering. The potential for arrest, public backlash, even violence, it all loomed over her. But she chose action. That one act of defiance ignited the civil rights movement, changing history forever. Parks's courage wasn't the absence of fear, but rather her decision to act despite it. Her fear didn't stop her, it fueled her to challenge a system of injustice. Both J.K. Rowling and Rosa Parks show us that courage isn't about being fearless. It's about being willing to act even when fear tries to hold us back. So how do we begin conquering our own fears? First, let's talk about. Often fear isn't rooted in reality. We fear rejection, failure, or the unknown. But in most cases, these fears are based on worst-case scenarios that may never happen. Ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? Often the answer isn't as catastrophic as it seems. Second, if you're too afraid to take on a big challenge, break it down into smaller, manageable steps. Each small victory builds confidence and slowly dismantles the power fear holds over you. And third, picture yourself taking that step, finishing that task, and feeling the sense of accomplishment that comes with overcoming fear. Visualization helps train your mind to believe in your success and can reduce the anxiety of the unknown. Remember, fear will always be there. It's part of the human experience. But the difference between those who are held back and those who rise above is action. J.K. Rowling and Rosa Parks didn't wait for fear to disappear. They took action, and so can you. The next time fear rears its head, remember that courage is acting in spite of it. Start small, challenge your fears, and envision your success. You have the power to step forward, just like those who came before you. So, what will you do today, despite your fear? Thanks for watching, and remember, courage is already inside you. Keep moving forward.